I'm falling out of love with my wife because she abandoned her career to be a stay-at-home mom. Yet I'm still the one doing most of the work while working a full-time job because she's been mostly staying on the couch. I, 43M, try my best to provide for my wife, 38F, and our 2 kids, ages 3 and 5, as well as my mother-in-law, and I'd like to think I'm doing a decent job. Over the years, I've worked to improve our family's living situation. Not only did I complete another bachelor's degree and recently earn a master's in a STEM-related field, but I also worked 2 full-time jobs while completing my second bachelor's and put my wife through school as well. She completed a degree that could allow her to make good money, around $60,000 to $70,000 a year, in nursing that always has job opportunities. However, with the birth of our 2 kids, she has since given up on her career to be a stay-at-home mom for the time being. At first, it was a struggle while I was finishing up my master's. Once I completed it and our youngest turned 3, my career took a jump, and we are now able to afford our single-income household in a more feasible manner. We're far from rich, but do okay for a single-income family of 4, a little north of $150,000 base plus bonuses. Over the past year, life has been overwhelming for my wife, so even though I now work 75% from home, I budgeted to hire a daytime nanny to help her around the house with 1 child while the other is in school. My day starts every morning around 5:30 to 6 a.m. I get the house ready for the day before the nanny arrives at 8 a.m., get our oldest up and ready for school, make breakfast, plan out my day, drop our oldest off, and get back home in time to let the nanny in. My most recent task at work has me grounded for the next 2 months, meaning I am now 100% working from home. While this is nice, I'm busy in meetings all day as my role involves managing teams on a global scale and overseeing industry projects. For the past month and a half, I've realized that as much as my wife says her life at home is stressful, her day doesn't actually start until 10 a.m. After a week or so of working from home, I asked my mother-in-law and the nanny if this had always been the case, and they both responded more or less the same. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. My wife literally wakes up, cooks, and then scrolls through her phone or shops from home, which brings me to my gripe. I'm glad I'm able to provide her with this kind of life since we both grew up with limited means. I understand the possibility of postpartum depression, the stress of having kids, the feeling of being unfulfilled, and the fact that I'm probably a crappy husband. But for what it's worth, everything is taken care of and then some. I manage the household finances. She claims she was too busy to do so. Pay all the household bills, pay my own personal bills, pay her bills, track and handle all the upkeep of our house, appliances, cars,